welcome to Real Talk Wrestling. I feel like I'm lower than normal. I don't know what's going on today. But we are here live on the new No Holds Barred Wrestling channel. Just created today, the first stream. There's already some stuff on there that our boss Bobby put on there. As this is our new venture. What's going on, Justin Toner? See guys, we still got views. Don't worry, guys. We're not AEW dark, as Clutch said before. We did not reach the levels of dark just yet. We're actually going to bring this channel up as this is a pure wrestling or combat sport site now. We are moving Real Talk Wrestling here every single Thursday at 6:30. We're also moving No Holds Barred with Bobby Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. Where right now we're doing WrestleMania recaps. We just finished WrestleMania 8, the best WrestleMania of all time. So up to number 8. It's the best WrestleMania of all time. So if you guys haven't seen that, I would definitely go check that out. Are you guys familiar with WrestleMania 8?
Not as much.
And it was a freaking banger. Ric Flair had a freaking banger. Like, it was an amazing show. It was Flair and Macho. And it was ruined by Hogan main eventing against Sid Vicious, and one of the most boring non-title main events of all time. Either way, that was almost the last WrestleMania before Hulk Hogan goes away forever. So go check that out. And I will. This is something I didn't disclose to Clutch. This is going to be a surprise to everybody. I am starting a new channel, new show. But it's not a show. It's going to be short format. Every Thursday, not sure the time yet. It's called the Dynamite Rundown. I'm going to force myself to watch Dynamite before. I'm going to force myself to. I'm going to do it. And every single week, I'm going to actually give like a 10-minute, trust me, because it doesn't need to be longer than 10 minutes, 10-minute breakdown of the disaster, the shenanigans Mr. Tony Khan has up his sleeves this week. That's what I'll be doing.
So the AEW minute is getting its own time slot now. It's growing. The fans are demanding more.
Listen, they're demanding we speak. Listen, if we're going to do a No Holds Barred Wrestling channel, we need to cover more than just. Listen, the IWC will tell you, Chris, wrestling just is more than the WWE. Right? There's more out there, Chris. We need to cover the alternatives. So I'm giving what the people are demanding, and I am going to get back into. Listen, I miss AEW. I miss it being good. Let's see if it got good. Like, let's see. I'll find out. I'll report back. I'm not buying your pay-per-views, though. I'm not doing 6-hour pay-per-views. Not doing that. You're fucking out of your mind. I don't know if we can cuss over here yet, Bobby, but I'm sorry if I'm not allowed to. But
first curse word on the channel. Incredible.
Let's get into the meat of the day. We are going to discuss Clash in Italy. And we have a little way we do this. We do our predictions differently. We have confidence points, the amount of confidence points per match. So there's 5 matches on this card, I believe. So the maximum amount of confidence points anyone can give somebody is 5. If you win that match, you predict Cody Rhodes beats Gunther, confidence level 5, you get 5 points. Now, since this is a new channel, everything's brand new, fresh, we have a new championship debuting tonight as the official No Holds Barred Wrestling Channel pay-per-view PLE prediction championship. So
what I'm hearing, what I'm finding out right now live is I will be the last ever RTW World Heavyweight Champion. Thank you. I'm very honored that no one could ever take that title away. So I'm excited for this new venture.
It's not recognized where we are at now. So we have a new venture, new championship.
It's like the red universal belt whenever they introduced it, or is that what this is?
Yours is like the 20. Yeah, it's just a belt, Chris. Right, Clutch? Are you excited for this new announcement that I didn't run by anybody?
Yeah, man, very exciting. I could win a title finally.
New opportunities for everybody. This is gonna be good times. So we will be defending this at every single PLE, and we will be talking about it. So, Clutch, you're going to be there live and in person.
Yep,
you are going to be in Clash. So before we get into the card, what are you excited for? What are you looking forward to the most? Because this card looks stacked.
It looks what?
Stacked. Great.
It does. I heard bad for a second. I was like, huh?
No, no,
Uh,
no.
I think it got put together really well, and they have from the very beginning. They got three really good matches that I look forward to. Cody and Gunther, for as much as we're gonna probably shit on it a bit later on, is gonna be a good wrestling match. This is how this thing works. It's gonna be a good wrestling match. Result, we'll see. But then they announced Tribal Combat, and then they announced Oba and Brock, the returning Brock for the second time, and I'm all for that. I'm actually the most excited to be able to do the Oba Femi strut live in person with Oba Femi. That is what I'm most excited about.
That is, listen, I'm not, because I'd be excited too, but that's the WWE fan right now. Think about it. They're going to the show and they're more excited to go. They used to be excited to go, oh, they're excited to do the strut now. They just want to be a part of the show, and that's cool. That's engaging. That means that the wrestlers are over. That's not a bad thing. It's great that the fans are excited to go to the shows again. So I think it's going to be a great card. Um, I've kind of changed my tune on Brock's return. I like what they did with the video package on Raw. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see. I'm sure Clutch did, but Chris, I'm not sure if you got the chance to see the video package, that the explanation of why he came out of retirement so soon, like the explanation of why he retired in the ring at WrestleMania.
So I saw it, but it was very broken up because as I was trying to watch it, I think I got interrupted about 5 or 6 times. But something about, the way he got beat down, he decided that he was going to hang it up, and then he was like, "No, wait, I can't go out like that," kind of a deal.
Yeah, I liked it. It was like a I don't know how genuine it was, like if this was always the plan, but I like the fact that they actually made sense of him coming out of retirement. And I was like, okay, I mean, I can definitely see that. That's football players come out of retirement. It's okay.
Josh comes out of retirement in fantasy.
Yeah. I haven't
Every
retired
year.
in all. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm excited for us. Let's get into the card. Let's get into the first card. I have CBS pulled up. Not that it matters, but we'll go with the least interesting match to me. That's Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship, a rematch from WrestleMania. And I'm going to be honest, I never saw their WrestleMania match. I never saw it. I heard it was good. I heard it was surprisingly better than expected, but I never cared to go back and watch. So I don't think I'll miss this one, and I'll tell you guys why. If you're here on the East Coast, God, I've been talking a lot. Sorry. It starts at 2 p.m. on a Saturday. That's awesome. I'm old dude. I don't want to stay up late. I like watching sporting events during the day. I'm excited for this, baby. So I'll be awake for all the matches. So that being said, Clutch, I know you're a SmackDown guy. We're not. So I'm going to have to be soon. Who's winning this match, and how confident are you?
If there was ever a layup, this is the one. I got Rhea Ripley winning, confidence 0.5, because I think it's probably the easiest and most obvious choice, and a free 5 points.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, I think we're all going to go that way. But I'll let you go, Chris, because I know you know, new championship. You don't want the upper hand, right? You're not that kind of you're not that kind of guy. You want to go second.
It's very heelish of you right there. I like that. Kind of turning it against me so that you can go last. I like it. Stay in that role always. But yeah, Rhea, Jade, you were talking earlier about matches you're excited for. I think I personally would be excited to watch all of them except this one. This one kind of seems like the low card or the low match on the card. I feel like we're kind of getting back into that standard. You got to have your rematch, especially after WrestleMania. And this just feels like it's a going through the motions type match. We're doing the rematch because we have to, because that's just the WWE formula a lot of times. But I just don't see any way or any reason to take the title off of Rhea right now. She just won it. She's more marketable, and Jade's marketable for sure, right? She's got the look and everything, but Rhea is like at the top. She is the most marketable. And so I feel like she's going to have it until she moves on to a bigger feud at SummerSlam. Like, who do you want to have that title going into SummerSlam if you're WWE? Do you want Rhea to have it, or do you want Jade to have it? You want Rhea to have it for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going with Rhea as well, 5 points.
Yeah, everything everybody just said is perfect. And it makes the most sense. It doesn't make sense for Rhea to lose this title. My only problem is what's next for Rhea. Last I checked, the SmackDown locker room is not great. I think they're heading towards a Charlotte. I think they're heading for Charlotte Flair.
Yep.
I think we're gonna get Charlotte and Rhea at SummerSlam.
A rematch at WrestleMania, right?
I think
From
we're gonna
years
get it
ago.
at SummerSlam. I think, yeah. And I think that's what we're gonna get. Who's gonna turn heel? Not sure, but it's gonna happen. If they try to turn Rhea heel, it's not gonna work. I'm just telling everybody right now. And I don't think if this happens, I don't think I know I'm in the future, but because I don't really care about it, Rhea max 5. It's a wash.
Yeah.
But I think right now, because Bobby just got on to me about Charlotte. Come on, man, would you stop? People like her now. She's having fun. She is now. Until she's back in the main event. And then we'll see what happens. I don't need to see this again. There's much better women out there. Blake Monroe, Kiana James. Like, there's many other women out there I'd like to see face Rhea Ripley. Freaking Tiffany Stratton. What is she doing with the U.S. title? I know she's trying to make it relevant, but I'd much rather see Tiffy versus Rhea.
Yeah.
But anyway.
There's matches there to be had.
They're teasing Jade and Charlotte lately. Is that true, Clutch?
Can't
Like
lie, I
JC.
haven't been paying much attention to that.
Good. I would love JC Jane versus Rhea. Thank goodness. I hope. Listen, I don't watch SmackDown. SmackDown sucks. It's hard. It's hard to watch, hard to find. If you don't have your cable box plugged in, like it's just, it sucks. It's long and it's not interesting. Unfortunately. The next match, speaking of uninteresting, I'm just kidding. The rest of these matches are very interesting. Sol Ruca versus Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Again, Becky is going to face a fan favorite. Again, AJ Lee was one of the most fan favorite people. I think we could all agree because of her return. And I think that people really like Sol Ruca. I don't think she's been burnt out yet as in the fan base. They're going to have their first ever title match because Becky did what she did at Saturday Night Main Event. I don't see I'm going to go first. I don't see Sol Ruca winning this championship. I could be wrong. Because I don't see championships getting turned around on this. I don't see any titles changing hands. Like, spoiler alert. I could talk myself into it. I'm trying to do it for Sol Ruca, but it just doesn't make sense right now. Because what happens to Becky? Does she go back and we do the same thing where AJ wins it for, AJ won it for a couple months and Becky gets it back? Are we doing the same thing? Because I feel like if Sol Ruca wins, she needs to win and be over with it and be done and move on. But I don't think she's moving on. So I'm going to go Becky. But I'm only going to go 1 because I don't know. I just don't know. I'll say you, Chris.
I will start off and say that this is also my confidence points 1 match. You could make a case for either one of them winning this match. For a lot of the reasons you said, fan favorite, it's kind of hard thinking that anything's going to change hands at these overseas shows because a lot of times they don't. But in the spirit of there being a new title and me forever being the RTW champion, this is a new championship. It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and just throw a flyer out there. I'm going to put Sol Ruca as the winner, take the title. She seems to be really good. Why not give her the title? Becky will be fine without it. They can put her back into the main event scene rather than the mid-card scene. And Sol Ruca can take this and start having some really good matches and showcase herself. So could go either way. I'm just going to throw it on Sol Ruca to take this match.
That's where you lost it right there, Chris. Congratulations on not being the
Didn't you
first
tell me
ever.
that last time with this women's intercontinental title? It was on that one that you told me
Hey,
that's where I
hey,
lost it,
Clutch.
and that was where I won it.
Hey, Clutch. What's going on,
Hello.
Bobby? What are your thoughts on Sol Ruca and Becky Lynch in this Intercontinental Women's Championship match?
I'll start off by saying I'm glad Sol Ruca is getting this just opportunity in a one-on-one match at a PLE. She's probably going to show out, have some really cool moments, and I think she's going to fall just short. Because, yeah, I thought about that too when I saw. I was like, is she going to lose again? Guess what? Yes. I think she's going to lose because theoretically you would think Becky loses the IC title whenever it's time for her to move back into the main title picture. And I don't think that happens until there is a babyface champion in the main title picture. So for now, I think it stays status quo. Becky wins, but funny, yeah, this is also for me confidence point 1.
It's very, very, very tricky. But if Sol Ruca wins, man, Chris is gonna. I can see Chris definitely. Can't let that happen, Clutch.
Do you want to just change your answer now, just to be safe?
No,
I'll
no,
even let you
no,
change it right now.
no, I'm good.
It's okay.
We're gonna go to
I'll let
who I
you.
thought.
I'll let you take a peek at my notes.
Oh, you have notes now? Well, you're going first, buddy. You're going first
Oh,
on this one, buddy
I'm
boy.
saying I'll let you take a peek at my notes on that
You're-
one if you want.
you're
You know, you need
going
some help on
first.
the test. I'm here to help you, man.
You did
You're my boy. You know, I'll
ever
help
since
you out.
middle school. That's a true fact, guys. Since middle school, high school, we're in homeroom together, same last names, kind of like whatever. Like he did, I cheated a lot off of him. But
It goes all the way back to elementary school, third
it
grade.
does. I didn't need to cheat back then, Chris. All right, I knew my shapes.
You knew your times tables.
Yeah, I did. All right. Do you know this, Chris? Tribal combat. Do you know tribal combat? Would you expect me to have this as the middle of the match? Like, not the most important, not the main event, because it shouldn't be the main event. That's a good question. What is the main event of this card? There's 3 of them, and I don't think this one should be it. The tribal combat: Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight Championship. This has a lot of stakes. When do we have this Saudi Arabia show? When is this show where it's champion versus champion?
The end of June, I think.
End of June. If Roman's not going, we already spoke about this on multiple shows. If Roman's not going, then he has to drop the title. And if Jacob wins, he's a heel. So that means Cody's going to have to retain for this to make sense at Crown Jewel. Or if that's whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called anymore. So is there a possibility in tribal combat that Jacob Fatu brings in maybe his own family, or maybe some people turn on Roman and we see a new world heavyweight champion? Like, that might be a real thing. That could be a thing. And I don't think Jacob's ready for it. I don't think the WWE universe is ready for it. I don't think Netflix and Raw is ready for it. I don't think it's a good business decision. And that's the only reason why I think Roman's going to retain, because of a business decision. Because let's be honest, AEW's better when MJF's on top. And I know for a fact that Raw or SmackDown or wherever Roman is, that show's better when he's on top, and he just got that title. So I think this will be a major downgrade for that championship. And I think that Jacob Fatu is going to lose. I think he will yield, and I think he will acknowledge the tribal chief. I do. I think Roman Reigns is going to win, and I'm not so confident though, but I'm going to go ahead and give myself a 3 on this one. Roman wins 3. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Oh, go ahead, Clutch. Go ahead.
So for this match, I actually do think this match should be the main event, because I think it's the second best story on the card, but it is the best story involving a championship on the card. I think also, I like how it's been put out that Jacob Fatu's this dangerous guy. He should be fired. Adam Pearce wants him out of here to the point where he's siding with Roman. Invoking tribal combat's the only way that Jacob could have prevented being fired. and that's cool. And then I like to like add a little bit more to the unpredictability of things because I was fully leaning towards Jacob winning because I was like, yeah, if he loses, he's just going to be fired. But then Roman added, no, he's not going to be fired. He's going to serve me. But all that being said, I'm unwavering. I think they're not going to repeat the Jey Uso story again. They're going to make you think it's going that way, and it's going to switch. It's going to switch around. Like you go back to Roman not being a Saudi, and you can make a good story out of Jacob being champion. I'm sure, but you don't need to market Roman as a champion to have him be a draw.
Mhm.
So, and plus, Roman already won the first match. Let Jacob wins the second. I would see this match again at SummerSlam. I would. I like it. I like the two of them, and this is probably the best matchup of how do I say Samoan versus Samoan that they have because it's better than what Roman and Jay was before. Obviously, we haven't seen Roman and Rock, but yeah, the realistic one. This is a really good match that I would want to see again. So unwavering. I'll go confidence points 3, and I'll say Jacob Fatu wins the title to close out the show.
Yo, that'd be dope. Like that'd be dope. Like honestly, I would not be upset if that happened. I would want that to happen. I just don't think it will. Man, that'd be so cool. All right, Chris, what about you? I went Roman. He went Fatu. You going no contest?
No contest on the no DQ match.
Hey, happened in Hell in a Cell, brother.
No. I would get like triple points if I called that right and got it right.
Yeah, you'd win. You'd win.
I just win. That would be it. Nothing
You'd be
else
the boss.
would matter.
You'd be the boss of Bobby. Like you're just the boss.
That's it. Just move all the way up to the top.
You'd get the passwords for the new channel.
There you go. Just gonna put my face as the logo now, But to me, this has the potential, let me just say, to be the most interesting match on the card. It has the potential. Will it be? I don't know. But like this is the storyline that I'm most intrigued in, and I know Brock and Oba is gonna get a lot of the attention. And when we get into that, I'll say why I'm, aside from it being Brock and I'm not a Brock Lesnar guy, I'll say why I'm not as big of into that match for this pay-per-view. But this one has a lot of potential to be the match that we're talking about after the pay-per-view, depending on what they choose to do. And I think if they choose to do what Clutch is thinking and go with Jacob Fatu, that sounds a lot more interesting to me coming out of the pay-per-view. Where do we go from here? Because it's not just staying with what we know. Roman is the head of the table. Here we go. This is just part 2. Or is this not part 2? Are we just now entering the 7th inning of the OTC and all that stuff? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we were just taking the 7th inning stretch, and now we're about to finish that story, and it's going to be the same old thing again. But Josh, to your point, I mean, the more marketable person, the safer person, and what I unfortunately think WWE will do is stick with Roman as their champion. I would much rather see Fatu win. I would be excited if he won. I prefer that he wins. I just don't know that WWE is going to do that, but I wish they would. And I have confidence point 2.
2. All right.
2 on that one.
I like it. Well,
I just feel like there's that little wild card that Fatu maybe they shock us, but I really don't think so.
No, I agree. And there's only 2 more matches left. I think we'll talk Cody Gunther first. We'll save Oba Brock for last because I think Chris is going to get very spirited and have a lot of opinions. So Cody Gunther for the WWE Championship. This should be the most important match on the card. It's the WWE Championship. It's Cody Rhodes, your golden boy. It's Gunther, probably the best wrestler in the world. I wish I cared. I wish this was on Smack. I wish this was on Netflix. I wish this was on Raw. I wish was on a show that I watched. I really do. I don't know anything that's going on. I don't know why Gunther's mad. Is he mad or is he just like, I want that title? Because that's Gunther. He just wants to win the title. Why do we care, Clutch?
So I actually did get to watch quite a bit of this build on SmackDown. Gunther just tried to play games with Cody of not signing the contract, and then they did a fake out where Royce Keys was going to sign the contract instead,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had the match, which was pretty good, and then that's kind of how we got here. Again, this story doesn't have a lot of meat on the bone as the others of the big matches, and this is just me. I'm gonna be relying on just the match itself being a good match that I can be into. But yeah, I started with this match being like, oh, it's a 50-50. Maybe Gunther could win. And then I started thinking logically, and I was like, yeah, if Roman wins, you have the possibility of Roman Cody number 3. And the Saudi thing isn't a thing. If Jacob wins, you have already a built-in story with Jacob and Cody from before, from when he was on SmackDown.
Yep.
So it like all the signs to me point that Cody's going to win this match. And never bet against the Golden Boy. So that's why I'm picking Cody Rhodes to win. Confidence point 4.
Yep. Everything you just said. I'm just going to go for it. I am actually Cody 4 as well. It's just if what's the other match? Rhea. If Rhea wasn't on the card, this would be the locked in moment. I want everyone to understand this that's watching this right now. Your Brock Lesnar versus Gunther retirement match at SummerSlam, get it out of your heads. It's never going to happen. There's a couple reasons why. Gunther loses this match. He just lost. First off, he couldn't beat who did he fight at SummerSlam again? He couldn't beat Seth Rollins without Braun Breaker's help. Makes him look weak. He just lost to Cody. Makes him look weak. Now you want him to be built up again strong to retire Brock after Brock's already been beat, so it doesn't mean anything anymore. That's got to go, guys. It's not happening. So I just want to get that out there, my little rant. It just doesn't make sense anymore. And Gunther winning the title doesn't make sense really right now either. Cody's got to be built for SummerSlam. He's got a bigger storyline, bigger matches ahead of him. I don't think they're done with Cody, but they need to soon. I'm watching all these WrestleManias and no holds barred, and it's fucking Hogan. It's exhausting. It really is exhausting. And I wish they understood, like, it's Cody. Dude, it's exhausting. It was fun seeing Drew as champion. It was fun seeing other people as champion. I'd love to see Gunther as champion over there. Who's he going to wrestle? Who are the baby faces over there? Who are they? It's Cody. Think about that. Who are the baby faces over there? It's just Cody. So, unless I'm missing somebody, Cody's going to win this. There's more heels over there for him to wrestle. Cody 4. Chris, sorry I flabbergasted for too long.
It's okay. Obviously, as someone who also doesn't really follow SmackDown, I don't know a whole lot of the story going on. So I'm just going to tack this up to the same reason I picked the other match. Who's the more marketable person for WWE right now? And that person is Cody. This isn't a career, Gunther's whole thing right now, his gimmick for a little bit was to retire people. That's not in play here. So I don't see him winning. I don't know where they would go from there with Gunther. I think he'll be okay. They can take him off of this and send him somewhere else, and they're going to keep pushing Cody for a while. Like you said, I think it's how much longer do you think they can keep pushing Cody before a weight belt comes thrown back at him in the ring? How many more matches has he got before that happens?
Does he still throw his weight belt in the ring?
I don't think so. I think that was the last time. Metaphorically, when did they would throw the weight belt back at him?
Oh.
How much longer? So, but I got Cody with a 3.
For all you people that don't know what we're talking, go look it up. We saw it live. That's why when we watched AEW live every single week. God, it was really good. What'd you say? Confidence level 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah, those were the good days. I'll say this. My favorite time in wrestling, yes, Monday Night Wars were amazing. I lived it. Going to middle school on a Tuesday morning was just it was unlike any other. My friends are talking about The Rock and what Austin are doing, and I'm talking with Jericho and Raven. Like, it was just like clicks of like, that guy watches Raw, what a loser. Like, it was crazy. But I'll say this: the AEW launch or the 2019s, like that whole AEW beginning before Cody left, was probably my favorite time in wrestling history. I miss it so much, man.
Yeah.
Like, I miss it so much. And I don't know if it was because WWE was such at a low or because it was something new. I don't know what it was, but it felt freaking real and it felt special. God damn.
I think it was a combination of things. It gave us that first taste of the Attitude Era that we've been longing for since WWE went so PG with a lot of things. They were pushing the envelope on stuff. WWE, you still have your limited move sets. That was like, it was something new. Yeah, it's a lot of flippy stuff, and now they've kind of overdo it some. But it was like all these new moves that we've never seen before. You know, like we're like watching these moves, we're like, holy crap, like these are things we've never even seen before. What is this? And the long-term storytelling was so good back then. Everything was connected, and some things were obvious, some less obvious, some, you know, took a couple months, somewhere over the course of a year and a half. Like, you had a lot of things going on there. They were doing everything right for about 3 years. I think 2019 to like 2022. And then that's when the wheels fell off. Cody left, and I don't know, something changed.
Everything changed. Anyway, we've reminiscing about the good old times. Speaking of that, Brock Lesnar is back. We're talking about the good old times. He came out of retirement, beat up Obafemi. We're having this rematch, and I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's going to be the first match. It probably deserves to be the first match, because it would get people hyped. You'll hear the Brock Lesnar music first, or Oba. It doesn't matter. Both will make you get up off your seat. Clutch, which one would you pop first? Oba's or Brock's?
Oh, I've turned into an Oba fanboy. It's just gonna be Oba.
Okay, it makes sense. Anyway, so we had this rematch, and I'm gonna go first because I have a theory. But this isn't the way it's going to end. But Triple H, TKO, this is the way it should end. I joked about no contest, and I already said this on No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast on Saturday. So I'm just gonna rehash what I said there. If you heard it there, there should be a no contest. This should be a no contest. This should be Brock Lesnar beats the holy hell out of Obafemi, and Obafemi fights back, but in the end of the day, Brock Lesnar leaves him dead. Proves a point. The bell never rang. Oba's still protected. Didn't get pinned. I don't care. There should be no winner in this match, because the rematch should happen at SummerSlam, and it should be for career. Like what Oba said, I'm coming to kill him. That's when it should happen. You need to be knocked down to get back up and overcome. And without taking a loss, without getting pinned 1, 2, 3 with 3 F5s or whatever it would be, that's not the way we should go. He should be ambushed, his ass beat, left a mess. We've never seen Obafemi left like that. He's away for a little bit. He comes back. We get SummerSlam. That's the way it should be. No winner. Am I crazy?
So is that like your prediction that there's
no because
we need
WWE's
your
not
prediction.
Smart. They're AI machine, they're co-pilot, they're whatever they use. It's not advanced enough to understand amazing storytelling like that. So they're probably gonna have Brock win because that's what they do. And then they'll go, oh, he's got to get his win back. And then they'll have their third match, and then nobody's gonna care. So I'm going Brock. I don't want to, but I'm going to go Brock too. I think it's a bad move too. I think it's terrible. If they let Brock win, bad decision. Clutch, you want to go first or last?
I'll go because I think Chris has a lot to say.
Maybe not as much as y'all are thinking, but
he does.
So really quick, when you were saying about who's kicking off the show, it made me like look it up because I swear I saw it somewhere. It's actually going to be Cody and Gunther kicking off the show.
Okay.
So they'll leave it for the middle, which I think actually leaves more room for your theory of a possible no contest if they do go that way. I am also scared to maybe put a wager on it being a no contest because WWE does things a certain way. But it does have things that make sense on that because Brock now he knows he can't beat Obafemi straight up one on one. He knows that, so he's gonna need to be dirty, and we'll see like how that looks if he gets attacked before the bell, something like that, to get the upper hand at least. I'm gonna go with a safe pick and say, yeah, this is going to SummerSlam. I think the hype for Gunther and Brock is dead. I think the real thing is Oba and Gunther and Oba and Brock. Um, the only reason I'm putting Brock only at confidence point 2 is because if Oba Femi says he's going to kill you, then that lowers my confidence a little bit in Brock winning. That's the only reason I lowered it down to confidence point 2.
Man, I'm gonna say I'm looking at the scorecards before you go, Chris. Clutch, our only difference is Roman and Jacob. That's gonna determine everything else. We're aligned. So Chris, go ahead. So you go ahead and give yours because I can't say yours for now because until I know who you think's gonna win.
Yep. Obviously, I'm excited for Oba, but disappointed that we have to see Brock Lesnar on our screen yet again, and that it's not over. And the reason why I was saying that, like, I'm not as excited for this match is because what you guys just brought up is that I don't feel like this is the end. This isn't the end of the story, which means we're going to get it again. We're going to get a third match. And how do you get a third match? The only way you can make a third match out of this is Brock Lesnar is going to win the rematch. So we can go the typical WWE route. We can get the rubber match. They're going to hype it up. It's going to be the same old thing as far as, how they do these big matches. It's once in a lifetime matches. Do it once, have a rematch. We're going to have the rubber match at SummerSlam. So, I feel like, now listen, if they do something different and have Oba win, that makes the match for multiple reasons way better. It feels a little predictable that Brock's going to win because they want to do it for a third time at SummerSlam. So I feel like that takes away from this match, knowing that where it's likely headed. So I also have Brock Lesnar, and all I have left is 4 points.
Ooh. Man.
Full disclosure, I will not be tracking this one like I normally do. So you won't get a text from me on Sunday or Monday. I will not know until we come back on the show for this one.
Oh, I'll definitely know, Chris, because this is a new championship.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I won't be tracking it, so you won't hear from me. I didn't write down anyone's stuff except for my own, so
it's okay.
I truly won't know who won it.
I got it right here on a Word document, Chris. Our only difference. See, let me do you and Clutch. You guys have different points. Your points are way different than all of ours, but we're all pretty much similar. I think if Sol Ruca wins, it's only 1 point for you, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
But your biggest thing is if Brock wins, that's an extra 2 points on us because we all picked Brock, and that's 2 points, man. That's huge.
Yeah.
So
I could still be wrong about the Sol Ruca.
Yep.
But then still win. So I could get less matches right and still win.
Pretty much.
If Brock wins. So
pretty much.
It is what it is. So full disclosure, like I said, I won't know. I want to be surprised this time. It's a new championship. I'm going to find out on the reveal on the show, whether it's me, you, Clutch. We'll all find out together.
In your RTW can go in your RTW championship, just like the FTW championship, can be unrecognized and just be held as a prop. Usually by a low card to mid card talent.
I'm going to hang it up. It's going up in the rafters. Last champion, longest reigning champion, most title defenses. Yeah. I mean, the accolades just stack up for the RTW championship.
Yeah. You know what? Who Ricochet says that about the WWE Speed Championship, I think. So I hope
so. Are you tarnishing the belt that you created? Essentially,
I couldn't win it, so I had to create a new one. I couldn't win it, so it's just
fair
that's
enough.
the truth. That's the
Fair enough.
You know.
True heel move there. I love it.
But that's the show. It's been a fun show. It really has. So we'll be back next week talking about the winners, the results of this card. I think it's going to be a great time. Clutch, make sure you take tons of pictures. Post them all on social media. I need to know the angle. Bro, if you see green shirt guy, tell him I said what up.
Take a picture with him.
That works as well.
We're gonna find you.
We're definitely. I'm not. But Chris may spend $30 to buy ESPN Unlimited to find you. I will not.
No.
But Clutch, Chris,
you
guys want to say anything before we log off? Floor is yours.
I'm just happy that you made a new championship to give yourself a chance to finally win something. If not, we will by default reward you with the first ever RTW No Holds Barred 24/7 championship.
Clutch, can you get us out? Do you have anything to say to any of this freaking guy?
I want to say something to you. While I'm in Italy, I plan on getting you a Tozawa autograph.
Thank you. I will gladly accept that. And then to everybody, make sure you guys set your reminders, 2 p.m. Eastern, if you're going to watch this show on a Saturday. Beautiful start time. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your night. Have a great Friday, and I'll talk to you guys next week.